Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Robert with another Forex video. Today we're going to be talking about the moving averages. Now, this is actually my favorite trading strategy because of how accurate it is. Bollinger Bands is my favorite indicator, but this is my favorite trading strategy because it's very simple to use, very simple to understand. But first things first, you guys should already have this set up. Go ahead and set your moving averages like I do here on the screen. Go ahead and make it red. Method is simple. Period of 100. Period of 200, simple. And then go ahead and make it white. Or you can make it any color you want to. It doesn't matter. But it would be easy if you followed what I was doing in the video. Go ahead and make sure the blue is set to exponential, period of 5, yellow, simple, period of 15. And just make sure you have all of that set up, and your chart should look very similar to mine. And I'll go ahead and talk about what the difference between simple and exponential is and what moving averages are. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and just explain the strategy and make it stupid simple to understand. Okay. We're going to have the two lines you're going to be looking at are the yellow and blue. That's one pair. And then the red and white. That's another pair. So very simple, very simply to explain. It's whenever the blue crosses over the yellow, that is going to be your signal to sell, right? Whenever the yellow crosses over the blue, that's going to be your signal to buy. As you can see, I'm plotting here on the chart where the lines crossed. And as you can see, the blue crossed over the yellow, and then the market moved downward, which is pretty cool, right? Yes. And there we have downward movement. And then over here, we have the yellow crossing over the blue, and then the market moved upwards. Lines crossed again, blue over yellow, market moved down. So you can see how accurate this is, especially when you're using it in combination with other indicators. It's pretty cool, but remember, guys, you never want to enter into a trade solely because of one indicator, right? And then you can back test it, see how accurate this is, right? And now I want to talk about the red and the white line, right? Because the yellow and blue are going to correlate with each other, and the red and the white line are going to correlate with each other. The white line and the red line will never correlate with the yellow and blue, as far as as far as I know using this strategy. So pretty much whenever the white crosses over the red, the market's going to be trending up. Right? Whenever the red crosses over the white, as you can see right there, the market's going to be trending down. It's going to be in a down trend. Now, in a downtrend, because the market's moving downwards, you never ever want to take buying opportunities. You only want to take selling opportunities. So when red crosses over white, you want to be looking for the blue crossing over yellow. Those are going to be the only entries that I would recommend you taking, because, let's just say yellow crosses blue, you have a signal to buy, and then you take the buy, right? So the market will move upwards, but it's not going to move upward that much, and you'll eventually get stopped out because the market is moving in a downward direction, right? And then you see, as you can see right there, market moved up, but it didn't move up too much, and then you would have naturally, gotten stopped out if you would have bought, right? So you always want to take selling opportunities in downtrends, and you always want to take buying opportunities only in uptrends, right? So that's literally how simple this strategy is. It works on every single time frame, and just a reminder: blue crosses over yellow, sell; yellow crosses over blue, buy; and then red crosses over white, it's a downtrend; white crosses over red, it's an uptrend, right? So now I want to talk about what the difference between simple and exponential is. Basically, a moving average is calculated by adding up the last X periods closing price and dividing that number by X. So if you plotted a 5 period simple moving average on a 1 hour chart, you would add up the closing prices for the last 5 hours and divide that number by 5. And then so market price would have been right there, if that makes sense, right? It just gives you, it just calculates the average movement of the market based on whatever period you set it to, whether it's 200 or 100 or 5 or 15. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Now I want to talk about the difference between simple and exponential. Basically, think of simple. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard the story of the turtle and the rabbit racing, and the rabbit lost because he fell asleep, whatever. But think of simple as the turtle and think of exponential as the rabbit. Now, the reason it's good to use both of them is because they work together just like they do in the strategy. But the problem with using, let's say, a simple moving average and only a simple moving average is that that it's so slow, because remember, simple is the turtle, exponential is the rabbit. Simple is so slow that the market price will start to move before it basically lags. So basically, if you're going to be entering into a trade using simple moving average, you're going to have a late entry.